Today, crash carnage in Melbourne. A motorcyclist and a car collide in the city's west, taking Victoria's road deaths to alarming heights.
Police patrol gone wrong. A Sydney officer in a serious condition after losing control of his car. Details from Parramatta.
Royal ultimatum. Prince Andrew agrees to leave the Royal Lodge on one condition.
Bomb backlash. Queenslanders left in the dark as the Weather Bureau's new system fails its first major test.
Runway revenge. Nicole Kidman hits the catwalk, showing Keith Urban what he's missing.
And we sit down with Oscar winner Emma Stone as she embarks on a bizarre new role. Today, Tuesday, the 28th of October, 2025.
From 9 News, this is Today with Carl and Sarah.
Good morning to you all and welcome to your news today. Coming up, Donald Trump boasts a perfect MRI scan amid speculation surrounding his health. Plus, the Prime Minister issues a thinly veiled warning to China over flares fired in the Pacific. And a Taylor Swift superfan puts a spooky spin on the singer's brand new album ahead of Halloween.
Love those decorations. Well, first up, King Charles has been heckled by a member of the public as he greeted well-wishers on a royal visit today.
How long have you known about Andrew and Epstein? Have you asked the police to cover up for Andrew? Have you asked the police to cover up for Andrew?
Got a bit heated, didn't it? The questions come as pressure mounts on his disgraced brother, Prince Andrew, to move out of the Royal Lodge. Let's bring in Europe correspondent Mimi Becker, who joins us from London. Mimi, good to see you this morning. Was there any response from His Majesty?
Good morning, Sarah. Well, as you saw there, King Charles took it literally in his stride. He kept walking and shaking hands with members of the public. It comes as Prince Andrew has reportedly agreed to give up the Royal Lodge and move out of the 30-room mansion, but only if he and his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, are given a house each. Of course, the royal family are trying to push ahead despite the distractions, and they have announced that Princess Anne will be visiting Australia. She's often referred to as one of the hardest working royals, and she'll be visiting from next Saturday. She'll go to Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane as part of the 4-day tour.
It'd be great to have her here, Mimi. Thank you. Well, US President Donald Trump has once again refused to rule out a third presidential run, despite constitutional limits that cap presidents at 2 terms. Speaking to reporters aboard Air Force One en route to Japan, he also revealed he'd undergone a perfect MRI scan at Walter Reed as part of advanced testing. When he was pressed on why he had the scan, Trump said his doctor would provide more details.
The Bureau's new $4.1 million website is under fire, with thousands of residents left fuming after that wild storm across southeast Queensland. Let's go live to Today Queensland reporter Andrea Crothers in Brizzy. Andrea, what's happened?
Olivia Regano doesn't even like it. He's one of the Bureau's own meteorologists and says he's still using the old website. The issue is this overhaul came at a time when wild storms swept across southeast Queensland, cutting power to tens of thousands. One of the biggest issues people say is that the radar redesign actually made the system look weaker, particularly when it comes to those giant hailstones that were pelting the suburbs. So the Bureau's responded, saying they expect customer satisfaction to increase once people become more accustomed to it. Carl.
Andrea, thank you. A youth justice centre in Victoria will reopen early next year to combat increased youth crime and tougher bail laws. The Premier says she plans to open 30 beds in the 60-year-old Malmesbury Youth Justice Centre after the facility closed 2 years ago due to low incarceration rates. The Herald Sun has revealed the facility will have a focus on supporting inmates' education and job opportunities.
Beijing has been given a veiled warning by the Prime Minister over its behaviour in the South China Sea. Let's go live to Federal Politics reporter Emily Saunders. Emily, good to see you this morning. So last week's flare incident was raised in a face-to-face meeting by the PM.
Sarah, Anthony Albanese met with China's Premier Li at ASEAN yesterday, and while their public remarks seemed friendly enough, behind closed doors, we're told the Prime Minister did issue Beijing a caution after it fired flares at an Australian fighter jet last week. Also discussed Australia's new $13.5 billion critical minerals deal with the US, as Donald Trump prepares to make his own trade deal with China later this week.
Emily, thank you. Barnaby Joyce has told 9 newspapers he won't join One Nation or return to the Nationals Party room this year. He plans to consider his political future with the party over summer after tensions with Nats leader David Littleproud. Senior colleagues have urged him to end speculation and decide whether he'll stay with the party.
Hollywood royalty Nicole Kidman has turned heads with a bold runway moment just weeks after her split from Keith Urban. Check out the images, incredible. Let's go live to 9 US correspondent Reid Butler in LA. Reid, good morning to you. That black gown's got people talking.
So good, Carl. Princess Di did it in 1994. Now 2025, Nicole Kidman in Chanel, proving, Carl, she don't need no man. Channeling Rita Hayworth, paying homage to the Hollywood actress in the 1946 film Gilda. Nicole Kidman was absolutely stunning at this Vogue World Runway show. She even sang a song from that movie to kick things off. Check it out.
Put the blame on me, boys. Put the blame on me.
Yes, so good. And how about this? Kendall Jenner, she walked after Nicole Kidman and she was wearing the same showgirl outfit that Nicole wore in Moulin Rouge in 2001. Check that out. We love to see it, Carl. So good.
No, just one more look at that dress. I mean, it's just absolutely fantastic if we've got any more images. I mean, here we go. It's just so beautiful.
Stunning. Go, Nicole.
Brilliant. Well done, Reid. Excellent exuberation. I love your work, brother.
Microsoft is headed to the federal court after being accused of misleading millions of Australians over subscription prices. The ACCC alleging the company deceived users by suggesting they would have to upgrade their subscription for AI platform Copilot or cancel the Microsoft 365 plan altogether. In response, the tech company said it was reviewing the claim. It's a big week for international travel at Adelaide Airport, with the first ever flight from Christchurch landing last night. The brand new Air New Zealand service will offer return flights between October and March, and in a few days' time, the long-awaited return of Qantas International when the airline jets off to Auckland and on to New York. Time is ticking for Queensland teachers, handed a final pay deal from the Christopher government with a vote due by Friday. If rejected, the dispute could head to arbitration for the first time in nearly 2 decades. The offer includes pay rises, bonuses and a new safety task force to tackle classroom violence.
Well, before we get the weather, the ultimate Taylor Swift superfan has put a spooky Halloween spin on the singer's latest album, The Life of a Showgirl.
Her Minnesota home is decked out with skeletons in bedazzled costumes, haunted takes on Swift's previous album covers, and cheeky nods to her fiancé Travis Kelce.
There you go, as one of her ex-boyfriends.
It could well be, you know. Points for trying. Anyway, let's take a look now at the weather right across the country.
A wet and significantly cooler day ahead for Brizzy, the Gold Coast, Sydney and Canberra. A fine Tuesday morning for Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth and Alice Springs.